Welcome back to Sensei and the Pupil. I am Sensei Paul here with Sensei Cray and Sensei Devin.
Hey guys.
Today we're going through quite a sob story.
Yeah.
This anime is called Anohana, the flower we saw that day.
Ugh, terrible name.
It's kind of a mouthful.
It's kind of a mouthful.
For what? You too, right? For 11 episodes.
I mean, 11 episodes of the trauma? Like, I don't know what you're looking for.
Trauma's used so loosely. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no. Let's get into why I say it's traumatic. This is about a group of kids, a friend group, and I still need names.
I got you.
Okay, who's the name? Ginta, right? Ginta?
Yeah, Cheetah.
All right, start from here. So this is about a friend group who's kind of leaded by a young recluse, a hermit named Ginta.
Jinta. J.
Ginta.
You don't say Gintama, you say Gintama.
Yeah, but that's
I'll fight you, bro.
Ginta.
That's spelled with a G, though.
I'll fight you.
It's Jinta. Or
All right.
Jinta. Yeah, Jinta.
Anyways, the characters all call him Ginta.
Yeah.
So this is about him and his other friend group who kind of get back together after the loss of their friend, a young girl named
Minma.
Minma. Okay, Minma. Because they all use nicknames.
Well, yeah, we just call them by their nicknames because we're not gonna remember all these names of these.
So there's Minma, and of course it's
Yukiatsu. There's
Popo,
Suroko,
Right.
and Anjo. Anjo, what they call her.
right? 3 girls, 3 guys, but minus 1 girl because she's gone now. You don't know this throughout the anime. Who else thought she was just a figment of his imagination? Who thought he was like crazy?
Well, okay. Well, what do you mean? Because I definitely knew that they all knew her.
Right.
I just didn't know that I thought she was real. Like when she sat on his lap in the first episode, I'm like, why is the little sister?
Why'd you think she was real?
Because I had no reason to not believe that. Not until later you realize that he's like that nobody could see her.
I ever thought it was weird? Like she was all like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like,
She's all grown up.
Sure.
Yeah, why was she grown?
Sure.
Yeah. Why was she grown?
So-
or grown?
So this
that
girl
was-
Minma actually dies as a kid. I think they're like 6 at the time,
Yeah.
around there. And this friend group kind of goes their separate ways after her tragic death.
Teach your kids how to swim. Go ahead.
Honestly, yes, and also don't go underneath a bridge in a river. Like that should be number 1. But unfortunately, she passes, and Ginta,
Kita.
he kind of took it the hardest, I would say. But
Ginta.
this young man ends up quitting school.
Yeah.
He strays away from his friends, and it just so happens on, I don't know if it's his birthday or his mom's death day, that she ends up. Oh no, it's Minma's birthday, I think.
Maybe it's Minma's birthday. Maybe.
She comes back on her birthday as a ghost in front of him, and at first he thinks he's crazy, but it turns out she's legit a ghost. And the whole anime series is basically about why she's back, and kind of everybody's, I guess, closure. Everybody has closure to get through in this anime. Each friend has their own issues and problems. Some of them have to do with Minma, some of them don't. What y'all think of these issues? Like, how old are they?
Didn't all of them do Minma?
No,
Which one
it's
did?
basically love triangles. A lot of love triangles.
Which one didn't have to do with Minma? Because Popo he saw Minma die. That's what his issue was.
Right.
Yukiatsu loved Minma to death, even though she always went for Jinta. Jinta was like
I hate the way you say that. Go ahead.
Jinta like never got to say I'm sorry to him. Anjuro always felt like second best to her. Suroku always felt like third best to them. Was it always Minma?
I think it did always like come back to me when they
Yeah.
all
guess
felt
so.
guilty in a way.
Yeah, they felt that's what it was.
Yeah,
Guilt.
that's a good.
The whole
that's
thing
good.
was guilt.
That's good.
Guilt,
I mean,
guilt.
it is about Menma, but ultimately the main character is Ginta. He's basically the one that kind of like, oh hey guys, I see our dead friend, but also at the same time, everybody kind of hates him for some reason. What?
Nothing. You got it.
No, go ahead.
We'll talk about the gripes and hypes.
Yeah, we would definitely talk about the gripes. So, I like this anime because it's real thought out as far as characters. Like, I like the fact that each character, you saw what their problem was. You saw them kind of go through it when it had to do with Minima.
Yeah.
But I like how they've developed, especially towards like the middle end. Like what's the pretty boy? The Yukiatsu. Anybody else see him cross-dressing?
Yeah,
Honestly, that came out of left field.
Yeah, so that did come out of left field. And also what was crazy, too, was Sirocco, the girl...
She knew about it.
She knew he was the crush. Like, even though she never saw him do it. She just saw him maybe buy a dress.
No, he bought the dress.
No, but I know he said,
bought it.
He said I was looking at it for my girlfriend. Oh yeah, because he bought it. I was looking at it for my girlfriend. But how do you just know that you're cross dressing?
Dude, she spends so much time
She
with him
did.
and loves him so much. She
did.
knows.
That's
He ain't
sad.
got no girlfriend, bro. I would have known about it if he had a girlfriend.
That's true. True.
So, so that's why I like the characters. Like they're real methodical in their choices for the most part. Some of them don't make sense. Some of them don't make sense. But for the most part, they're good, thought out, fleshed out characters. Especially those two. Popo is my favorite, honestly. But
This
those
is the
two.
most surface level though. His issue, because he was just like, "Yo, I saw you die," and he found that at the end. But then he's like, "So I thought if I go travel the whole world,
I forget
why-
about
I'd
it.
be able to forget about it. Yeah.
His
Which-
that was surface level.
I mean,
Everybody else was deep. It's like, I just want to forget about you.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you watch somebody die,
yeah,
I mean,
bro.
you might feel like it's not service level,
Yeah.
especially if that was like your best
my
friend.
best friend. I couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Like I blame myself.
Like he was too weak at that point to even.
Go get help.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I take that over. Hey, I loved you, so I'm gonna cross dress as you. That's surface level. That you got issues, bro. But I could probably tell it.
It also made him the best character, Yukiatsu, my opinion.
Maybe third best. So that's pretty much my like favorite thing about this anime was just the characters and how they developed throughout the story.
Okay, so like the whole thing.
No, it wasn't the whole thing. There's some characters I hated.
Who?
Well, it's not my gripe yet.
What?
Keep going.
Okay.
I would say so. Like the thing that I liked about this anime is how like everybody ended up like tying back to Minma, kind of, and it really, you really did feel for these characters in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the end, like I didn't expect to feel how I felt, you know, and then.
I found you.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, dude.
I'm
They got
ready.
me. They got me so much.
Yeah, and then like I didn't want to, dude, but you
Yeah.
know there was like water coming out of my eye.
For some reason.
Yeah,
True.
I work with pipes though, you know. So
could have been anything.
Wow.
But,
Yes. Yeah. No. I really like the ending of it. For 11 episodes, it told a really really great. I don't even want to call it slice of life, but just like a great.
Story.
It's a great dang story, man. 11 episodes. It worked well. I wasn't like getting bored of it. I wasn't mad at really anything except for like
It was kind of it was real.
It felt really real and it felt deep. And I even got like I teared up a little bit at the end. And I also got angry too. When I get angry at characters, I that's when I know it's good. Like whenever Yukiatsu tried to ask out Anju like twice, and then the second time Suroku saw them like kind of playing around, and then like I was like, oh dude, screw you, Yukiatsu. Like it hurt. I was like,
I think you mentioned how the mom felt with her being dead and them still being alive.
Yes. Oh my
that
God.
hatred, like
so mention that.
no. You mentioned it to me in conversation. And I agreed with you. That was very real. Like how they portrayed that at the anime. Like, yeah, my daughter's gone.
The mother of Minma has been like we only see her like praying to the picture of her and always kind of smiling, and we think she's like I lost
cool.
we think she's cool, like I lost my kid, but it's whatever. You find out that she really hates the kids because they got to live and grow up.
Yeah.
And that was so real, dude, because I totally would do that.
Even
dude.
going so far as to stop
would-
a memorial firework for her daughter. It's like, no, they
Yeah.
can't do this now. Like, dude, she was going
Yeah.
crying and breaking
neglecting
down.
their son.
Dude, it was
Oh my
so
God,
real.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
like
So,
you could see that happening for real.
That was
Like
good.
that's crazy.
It was a very well told story, and I'm not
crazy.
mad at it.
But-
Now, I got a hot take
No,
before we go to
but
gripes.
okay, go ahead.
Before we go to gripes, I got a hot take.
All right, go ahead.
Guys, Minma dying was the best thing for this friend group to happen.
What?
It was the best thing that happened. Minma dying, and this is why. If she didn't die, they would never have unresolved their problems.
they wouldn't have had that problem. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
they would have. Look, watch.
Maybe.
Watch. Minma would have married Genta.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeah,
Anjo would have still grown up resenting them.
yeah.
Suroku would have never expressed her feelings about how she loved Yukiatsu.
Right.
Yukiatsu might still be cross-dressing.
But Popo wouldn't have dropped out of fucking school.
And Popo would have probably been
Dude,
an active member of society instead of a
He
a
traveled. He
loser.
traveled the world in his teens, like that. Something happened to him.
Yeah,
too.
but he's really like hurt inside.
But he did get a lot of.
I'm just saying,
lot
Minma
of
dying and then them coming to their resolution at the end was
Yeah.
the best thing that happened to them.
All right.
Yeah, we wouldn't
For
know-
all of them, not Minma.
Yeah, but we don't know that all this stuff wouldn't have been
Yeah,
resolved.
you're
you know,
assuming.
through.
Those two college kids, probably like the ones that are going to college
Suroku,
already. Yeah,
Yukiatsu.
they probably would have been like on drugs. You don't know. You don't know.
I think Yukiatsu would have hated Jinta forever, and Sirocco would have kept never saying anything ever.
Exactly. They probably would have killed each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The best thing that happened
Or
to the group-
maybe Yugiatsu would have just like moved on once he saw that Jinta in
or killed.
You
Genta.
think that guy is moving on?
Yeah, dude, he still had the hair just sniffing it
that guy.
towards the end.
That guy has to win.
Yeah, he does.
When he told Jinta, "You're not the leader anymore," like, dude, I didn't even say I was the leader. Like, dude, you're hoarding some shit, dude.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That guy.
But
shit. Hold on, pause real quick. Yeah, we're good. All right, you go.
All right. But with every good anime, you have to find something wrong with it too.
Yeah.
And I have a couple things. Well, I'm gonna go for mine real quick. If my ghost friend can ghostwrite, you need to ghostwrite from the get-go so people don't think I'm crazy.
That's my biggest problem, dude. Yaname could have solved this whole thing at the very beginning. Said, "Yo, can you pick this up real quick in front of them?"
How are you gonna fry bread in my kitchen and make everything float, but you can't do this in front of my friends?
Yeah, but the whole thing was like he kind of wanted Minma to himself.
He did admit that later.
He was like being selfish in that fact.
I think that's a good way to look at it, to like not be too bad. Because when you look at it like that, he's kind of right.
But dude, people calling me crazy would like get to me. Like, dude, I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
like,
me too. Me too, dude. I'm so sorry.
I can't even cook. Look at this bread floating.
I mean, so like his character didn't really care what people thought of him. Like going
That's
like,
true. That's true.
like the whole not going to school, getting made fun
That's
of,
true.
you know, and then also when people would make fun of the orange hair chick.
Oh yeah.
Anjo?
He would like say something out loud so that they would pick on him instead.
Because everybody already
like,
thinks he's loser.
So so at that point, like he doesn't care what people think of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I still don't like it.
I'm glad you mentioned that because yes, that is my gripe too. Like, dude, just go over there and like tell her to throw a ball or something, dude, in front of them.
And
But
the
right.
baddie that's gonna be a baddie in like a few years because she's still in high school. The one with
the teen. Just kidding.
what's her name?
Anjo.
Anjo.
Anjuru.
I'm sorry. I just really just hated the whining, the crying. It's like, come on.
I mean, that's her. That's
You didn't tell him you liked him.
She's a girl, dude.
dude, they're in high school, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like
She's a girl.
it's like teenage troubles.
Yeah.
It's like,
can't be-
but I
can't
want you to
imagine.
come back to school. That should tell you something. I like you. Like
She
just
loves
say it.
Yaname so much.
I know.
So much.
I don't know.
I appreciate
I
it.
just didn't like all the crying.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Least favorite character for me.
Okay. Fair enough. Any more gripes or?
That was mine. Go ahead.
Well, mine was yours. That was my gripe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was literally
So
my gripe.
ghostwriting was I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Poked a hole straight through that one.
I mean,
But-
not
you
really.
gave it a sufficient answer as to
don't think
why
so.
he doesn't care about what anybody thinks. And yeah, okay.
That's why he didn't say anything. But I
Wait.
feel like she should have. Like, they don't believe Ginta here. Like,
There's no. I mean,
well,
like
she's dumb. Minma's dumb. I'm sorry. She's a.
there's no
She
like
cooked.
instructions to being a ghost. You know, it's like
I just
Not,
made
yeah.
ramen for us.
Minma's a ditz, so I don't really.
I can turn on appliances. I can open packages.
fry bread.
I can fry bread. Like, come on, you do that in front of my friend. I don't know. That's my.
I don't know.
Devin, what's your biggest gripe?
I don't really have a big gripe with this.
Wow,
one.
you loved it that much.
Oh shit!
Your score better
we
reflect
got a Violet
this.
Evergarden coming up.
Oh my god, your score better reflect this though.
Dude, this. I mean, all in all, dude, all the way through, it was a pretty good anime. Like, I felt.
Asleep.
By the time I woke up, it was 11th episode. That was it.
No, but like, you really end up being like attached to these characters, and like, especially all of them. What was their group called? The Secret.
Super Peace Busters.
Peace
Yeah,
Busters,
Peace Busters, dude.
Yeah.
So like that whole group, and you kind of wanted to see them prevail over all their guilt that they're feeling. So,
But they never. I mean, you know,
Remember that sign
I
up
know.
there that says Peace Busters at the very end? There's more written that she
Forever,
wrote on it.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then the
So-
music. Ha, ha, da, ha, ha, da, ha.
Yeah, it was sad, bro. Okay,
It
we
was
all
like
cried.
it was a good ending. It was
We
a
all
good
cried.
freaking ending. I wish every anime had an ending like that.
Just real quick, saying supposedly, I read this online as a Reddit. There might be a movie. Now I told
where she
Kratos.
comes back again.
I don't know. I thought maybe they're older and they
Somebody
get-
else dies.
Anohana Rebellion.
I don't know.
No,
but
it's probably some Violet Evergarden thing.
probably like a
like
recap.
the whole
I
season
guess.
one movie.
I don't know. So Devin, I want to hear your score first then.
Okay.
Since you're so like you just, I want to see. I want to hear.
Favorite characters, just score.
I mean,
I'm cool. We can score.
Popo. I
I
already
like-
said mine.
I like
Popo.
Jinta.
Yeah, I like Yukiatsu. That's me. If like the girl got away. Like if you had the girl, she
cross dresser.
Oh yeah.
Sniffing hair.
I'm
legs.
stealing your clothes.
But he was also cool though. Like he like protected.
But he cross dresses.
He did protect. What's her name? Yeah, that was cool of him. I guess.
Even when the girls like say, "Should I call you a cross dresser?" He's like, "I guess that would help a little bit." Like, dude, you're a masochist, bro. That's crazy.
It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Gay.
Anyway,
All right.
What's wrong with that?
all right. Randy, let's rate it.
I'm gonna give it a 9. This.
Woo!
Yeah, dude.
My pick.
I love this anime.
Fucking thumbnail this video or whatever. Pin it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like this anime, like really made you feel, and like that I felt like is the best thing for an anime for you to really feel, like a tie to these characters, and then yeah, for everything that happened, I'm
impressed with myself.
It might even help you get through some of your own trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some of that I can. Some of those scenarios I can relate with.
Like my grandpa.
what, Paul?
My grandpa just died.
Oh my God.
So it's like.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry, dude.
But like, what'd you take from?
You didn't do it.
How do you equate? You know, what? I'm
you?
not gonna do it. What if is he a ghost?
Dude, one day, dude, if he comes back,
I'm gonna help him get home. I'm gonna give this thing a 7.7.
I mean, that's all right. Like,
I put it through my system. I was there like around 8. But I put it
You
through
said
system.
character development was through the roof.
I gave it a freaking 40.
Doesn't matter, huh?
I give the best score of characters.
Okay.
But I still got
Continue.
77.
High
That's
7.
all.
High
Yeah.
7.
I liked it a lot. The ending was amazing. I'm not really a big fan of these kinds of anime, anyways. But this one shined. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I'll go against my number. Give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Strong 8.
I'm also gonna give it a 9. It made me cry. There's not too many anime that's good enough story wise, character wise for me to get invested enough to shed a tear.
The tear.
I didn't for Violet Evergarden, but I did for this though. I
feel like the only other one that I like shed a tear for was Grave of Fireflies.
Oh yeah.
You know it's a Ghibli movie?
Well,
That's
technically,
a Ghibli movie? I didn't know that.
technically it was before they became.
Yeah, the same guy though.
Yeah,
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
So
He went from that to Ghibli movies. But cool.
Yeah. So okay, cool. So it was a good anime. We'd all recommend this. If you want to cry, definitely watch it.
I did recommend it actually. To Shiraz.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
Hopefully he comments on this video too. Hope we got to your parameters. So that was it. This was Anohana. The flower we saw that day. We never find out what the flower is. I'm assuming it's the one that pops up in the beginning, in the intro video, or the one. Me and Craig were talking about this.
Yeah, what is it?
It might have been the one that's on the hairpin.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I thought that was a good theory for me.
Sirocco saw it, and she stole it for years. Just had it on her. It's kind of crazy.
And he bought a new one.
Did he?
Oh, he needed it for the costume.
Okay.
He needed it.
All right.
All right. So that's been Sins in the People. That was Anohana. Check it out. Cry. Let us know you cried.